I used to think time was just a straight line, a clock ticking forward, second by second. But that was before I found my father's journals. My name is Felix. I'm an engineer, living in Zurich. For most of my life, I believed my father was just a dreamer who vanished chasing ideas no one else believed in. But everything changed the day I discovered a box hidden in the attic. Inside were blueprints, sketches, and equations plans for a machine I couldn't believe was real. A time machine. At first, I thought it was impossible. But as I studied his notes, I realized he was onto something dangerous. And yet I couldn't stop. I built it. I powered it. And I tested it. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't prepared for what I would find on the other side. The first time I activated the machine, my hands were shaking. My heart was racing. But curiosity pushed me forward. I set the coordinates just 10 years ahead, just enough to see if it worked. And it did. When I opened my eyes, the world was ... different. Cleaner. Quieter, but something felt wrong. The air was heavy. People moved like shadows, silent and fast, avoiding each other. It didn't take long before I saw why not mass surveillance, digital control, emotionless order. The future was efficient, but it was cold. Then I saw him. Me. 10 years older, dressed in black, standing in front of a tower with my name on it. Felix Corp. A symbol of success. A symbol of everything I said I would never become. I tried to approach him, tried to warn him, but he looked at me with empty eyes and said one thing: "You shouldn't have come." That was the moment I realized. This wasn't just about time travel, it was about consequences. I thought I could fix it, that I could stop myself from becoming ... him. So I jumped again, this time farther. 15 years into the future, but the world didn't get better. It got worse. The machines we built had replaced nearly everything. People no longer worked, or spoke, or even dreamed. They just ... existed. And at the center of it all, again, was me. Older, colder, more powerful. I tried to destroy the machine, to end it all before it began. But every time I interfered, something changed. A new version of the future appeared. One more twisted than the last. I was caught in a loop. Each jump created ripples. Each ripple rewrote reality, and every version of me was further from the person I wanted to be. I started to wonder, ... was I really trying to save the world, or was I just trying to escape myself? I decided to go to the end. No more small jumps. I set the machine to the furthest point it could reach. The year was 2164. The world was almost unrecognizable. Skies filled with drones. Cities floating above ruins. People connected to a global system, thinking as one, feeling nothing. And there, in the heart of it all, stood the final version of me. He was no longer a man. He was something else, mind spread across machines. A legacy of perfect order built on silence and control. I confronted him, told him everything, begged him to help me undo it all. He smiled and said, "You made this choice the moment you turned on the machine." That's when I realized it wasn't an accident. Every version of me had made the same decision. To keep going, to believe I could control time. I wasn't just fighting the future. I was fighting who I was becoming. I stood there, surrounded by the wreckage of what I had built. My older self offered me one final choice. Keep the machine, let time unfold, accept the world we created, or end it all. Destroy the prototype, erase every version of me that followed. Save the world from the future I designed. I hesitated because choosing to save the world meant letting go of everything. My work, my father's dream, my name in history. But in that moment, I remembered who I was before the machine. Before ambition, before the need to prove something. I made the jump one last time, back to the beginning. I burned the journals, disassembled the core, buried the truth where no one would find it. I chose to disappear from the future, so others could have one. My name is Felix, and this is the story of how I broke time, to set it free.